Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to yet another unboxing video right here at TechBeans. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Huawei P30 Lite. Huawei's P30 series has been quite the hype these days, but is it actually worth the hype? The P30 Lite has a Kirin 710 processor, a 32 megapixel selfie camera, a 24 megapixel triple camera setup, and this thing starts at 6 gigs of RAM and 128 gigabytes of internal storage. That is certainly quite the upgrade from last year's P20 Lite. But before we start, don't forget about my giveaways, the Realme Free and the Redmi Note 7. Check out the descriptions below for more information about my giveaways. Alright, and without further ado, let the battle begin! Alright, here we go. So the box looks certainly like its big brothers, the P30 and the P30 Pro. It's pretty simple. You got there the Huawei logo. Checking out the sides. Yeah, it's a very simple setup right here. And also, we've got here the peacock blue color. That's my favorite color from them. Let's open this thing up. Time to open this up. Okay. Alright, so here we go. That's quite tight. Alright, so here's the phone, and wow, usually we're always presented with a box, but now, right here we are presented with a phone. Here we go. Wow, look at that. It looks so gorgeous. So we don't get some specs at the front, but we do have some stickers right at the back. Just some instructions right here, and let me just take this off. Boom. And as you can see, that looks so gorgeous right there. Okay, let me just put you aside for now. Alright, what else is in the box? We've got here some stickers, the mini box, some ejector pin, the documents, very important, and the quick start guide. And we've got here the charger. It says Huawei Quick Charge. And here's the, boom, USB Type-C cable. Kudos to Huawei on that. And we've got here the earphones. That has a microphone. Awesome. And that's actually pretty much it. I was expecting more from the price tag. And here's the phone. That is the P30 Lite, my friends. Look how beautiful the back is. Now when it comes to gradient back designs, Huawei is definitely the king. That is 3D glass back right there. Very premium. Definitely looks like a jewel. It certainly looks like a very expensive phone. And you also get some nice ergonomics right here with that curved back. It's pretty nice to hold, especially that it's very small. I gotta say, this is one of the most compact phones I have ever held in my hands. It's super light and it's super thin. Look at that. Wow. So the color we have here is called peacock blue. It's the best color combination they have right now. It's a combination of blue and purple. And when light touches it, you get that nice aura effect. Just so gorgeous, so elegant. Now the only problem is you get all that smudges and fingerprints everywhere on the back because it's glossy. Also the back is glass, but the thing is the sides is actually made out of plastic. So at the back you get this triple camera setup right here, triple camera. 24 megapixels, 8 megapixels, 2 megapixels, and it doesn't say Leica, so maybe it doesn't have Leica. And right here below you get the LED flash, the fingerprint scanner is right here at the center, and the Huawei logo here at the lower left. Right at the back we get the power button and the volume rockers right there, nothing on the left side. And at the bottom you get the headphone jack, the USB Type-C port, nice, the microphone, and a down-firing speaker. And at the top we have here the SIM tray, 1 nano card slot and 1 hybrid one for the micro SD. And I've just opened the phone right here. Here's the display, guys. This, my friends, is a 6.15-inch 1080p TFT IPS display. It's a very bright display, as you can see. It's actually brighter than the Oppo F11. There's the notch. It's not the best notch. It's like second best. The best one is still the water drop, the better looking nipple. But yeah, enough of the nipples. We've got here a full screen, almost edge-to-edge display. That's a 90% screen to body ratio right there. Now when it comes to gaming, if bigger displays is not your thing, this will certainly do. Because 6.15-inch is still pretty big. I mean, not all people are into huge displays. But yeah, games are much better played on bigger screens. But yeah, this is really handy, not really that big. Boom, really good at Mobile Legends. Yeah. Bash me now. Now when it comes to performance, this thing is pretty quick, but not the fastest in its class. For example, when you go to a game, then you go back to the screen, it kind of lags a little bit here and there. It's not that really zippy. You don't see that on other mid-range phones, especially not in 2019. The competition these days are pretty darn steep. And here's the Antutu benchmark score. That is just so darn low for 2019. It didn't even reach 100,000. Oh my god. Why did I put a Kirin 710 processor in this? It's an outdated processor. Come on. Now the software we have here is MUI 9.0. It's running on Android 9 Pie, so it's the latest software. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual Android operating system that you'll usually come across from, Vivo or Oppo. It doesn't have a drawer by default, so you'll have to activate that, and now you have a drawer. Pretty standard Android stuff here. Okay, so I've just drained the phone here all the way to 0. I have here the Huawei fast charging charger. Let's check out how fast this thing charges up to 100%. And here we go. 5 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 1 hour and 30 minutes, 2 hours. For 2 hours and 8 minutes, that's actually pretty good, if it was still 2018. But right now, the P30 Lite is facing really tough competition from Oppo and Vivo. So this just does not cut it. But it does have USB Type-C. Okay, 100%, time to drain that up. Let's play PUBG for 1 hour. Now I've unlocked the graphics for the HDR and extreme frame rates using GFX tool. Okay, not looking good, but yeah, let's go. Okay, so here's me playing PUBG. I'm pretty sure a lot of you are excited to see me play this game on the Huawei P30 Lite. Well, it's still pretty playable in HDR graphics and extreme frame rates, but then it's not as smooth as the Oppo F11 or the Vivo V15. Yeah, not as smooth as those. I'm not really sure why they still put the Kirin 710 processor on this thing. I mean, it's an outdated processor. There's a little bit of frame drops here and there. And if I do a comparison between this and the Oppo and Vivo mid-range phones, this is certainly not gonna win. It lags quite a bit. When you go left and right, it's not instant. I'm just thinking that the controls or the screen is not as responsive, but this is certainly not acceptable. This is not acceptable, and I'm being shot at. I need guns. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, pretty good at this game, even though I'm still naked. Yeah, I've been playing PUBG for quite some time now, and my character is still naked. Okay, trying to aim here and there. Looks good. Looks good to me. And I've been playing for 30 minutes. Let me just check the battery life. 92%. Pretty average. 8% slashed. Let's play some more. Yeah, I've been playing for an hour now, so already 17% slashed. The battery is pretty average. I mean, I've tested worse. Now coming to the cameras, this thing has a triple camera setup, a 24 megapixel main sensor, an 8 megapixel ultra wide angle sensor, and a 2 megapixel bokeh lens. The photos you'll get here are pretty darn okay. It has AI that helps with enhancing the image, which makes it brighter and a lot colorful. It also has an ultra wide angle lens that lets you fit a lot of stuff in the picture. Great addition there. But then, I just can't help but notice the image quality is certainly not quite on par to today's standards. The lens is just super bright in broad daylight, and you get a lot of blown out parts everywhere. Also, the low light shots look so darn soft, and you also get a lot of lens flaring there. You also get a lot of noise and grain in the dark parts. Well, the quality does improve with the night mode though. And also, I was expecting so much from the selfie camera on this. It has a huge 32 megapixel sensor, but then the selfies really don't look that great. It's pretty on par with the Huawei Nova Free Eye if you ask me. Well, the video does have stabilization, but not such a good one. There's a little bit of shake here and there. And finally, we have here low light video. And as you can see, the quality looks pretty poor. Definitely not a Leica camera. Now, I'm not bashing Huawei on this. It's just that I had a lot of experience already on reviewing phones. I mean, I've reviewed phones that are half, even a third of the price of the P30 Lite right here. And those phones actually give you better image quality than the P30 Lite. It's just that it's such a disappointment right now. So yeah, that's the Huawei P30 Lite. Now here's the thing. If this was priced around 10 to 12,000 pesos, this would have made a lot of sense. The competition is quite steep. You got the Vivo V15 Pro, you got the F11 Pro, you got the Samsung Galaxy A50, all priced competitively with the Huawei P30 Lite. And those phones actually offer almost twice the value as the P30 Lite. Like I told you, I'm not mad at Huawei. I'm just saving you from the disaster. Save your money, look elsewhere. And that's pretty much it for my unboxing and quick review on the Huawei P30 Lite. Up next, I'll be comparing this to the F11 Pro, and so is the Vivo or the Samsung Galaxy A50 or whatever. So be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so that you don't miss it. This is Vince the Maker from TechBeans, and I'll see you on the next video.